Imagine going into the first round of a $7 million tournament with someone you've never played before and it working out. That's the story of today, and if you've been uncertain about linking up with randoms for tourneys like I was, hopefully this video can change your mind about it. Game 1, we figured out a drop spot to land and got farmed up. The duo I played out this FNCS qualifier with was Mango. I posted on TikTok looking for a duo and also searching through some scrim discords, and I settled on him. We took a steady mid game where Mango got 3 kills, and just like that, we were in the end game.
Here, I'm coming up too.
The format of this tournament was 2 points per kill and ascending points for placement starting at top 25. And pretty much the only thing we talked about before the tournament started was that we did want to control height together.
Watch your grapples, close.
Unfortunately, during mid game, I got stuck with the Enforcer AR and had to use this to spray during end game, which is horrible. It was at this point we decided to start bridging over zone and metal, shooting down, trying to solidify our high ground and get rid of anyone trying to push height or try to take second height.
Oh, chop, chop, chop. Grapple. Here, watch me, I'm popping make it. Got. Yeah, come.
And just like that, zone pulled back on top of us so we could stay up here and not waste any more mats.
34 again.
Then to make sure we weren't shot out, my teammate Mango connected to some other structures that were built earlier, and we were locked on high ground.
Okay. Did I just knock you off my bed? 95 metal, 165 break.
And unfortunately, for whatever reason, my recording software didn't pick up the Discord calls, so you can only hear my voice. And then the unimaginable happened.
Two. Oh! Shit.
Bro. Alright, sorry, yeah, back. We got knocked down, and then when I grappled, it bounced me off, and then we got coned. A whole lot of stuff happened at the end there where we weren't able to quite lock up the first place, but we settled for second, and that's not too bad for your first game ever playing together.
We'll take that. First game together in FNCS. Second place.
Next game, we decided to hot drop to Snooty Steps and get the Mythic. We came out of there with 5 kills, but then we were being held at the end because this other duo wanted the Mythic and wanted that medallion.
Hold on. Other one's cracked. Okay. Oh, they might have gone up. Are they down? Okay, come. Is it just one? Okay, got to confirm.
We were able to pick up that one, but since Train and Zone was griefing behind us, we decided to move forward and get to the next safe zone.
Yeah.
The plan was for this to be our W key game, so we were going after everyone. We saw these guys boxed up on the hill, thinking they weren't going to be that good, so we decided to spray and push them.
Hold on, after. Okay. Knock.
We then went on the longest goose chase just for me to be Han Solo Stormtrooper baited right into a box.
Alright, are they still in here?
Oh, two. But it's okay, because Mango is able to keep going and able to actually get a refresh later in the game on someone who we think his controller died. Just watch.
Oh! Go for that.
And this guy, the GOAT, he was able to clutch up, had some of the craziest rotates, and as a solo, got all the way up to 6th place, clutching us even more points.
Shit, good try.
Game 3, we hot dropped Snooty again, and each of us managed to get a kill, but unfortunately the people with the mythics took everything in the vault and then instantly left. Since we were in zone, we decided to farm up, get prepared, instead of chasing them all the way down. Got a few more kills racked up, and then it was time for endgame.
Okay. Ready. In my box.
It's okay though, because once again, Mango went to work this endgame, placing all the way to top 5. So after that game, we are at 204 points, and currently the top 2,000 players in the tournament were clocking in right around 200. The top 2,000 players qualify to the next round, so we are on pace to make it. Game 5, we got looted up, plenty of barrels for full shield, and we actually had Hazy Hillside, which was a yellow drop location, all to ourselves this game, and this place also has a vault to it. So after looting up, not being contested, we decided to celebrate in bush camp.
The temptation to default dance right now. Pretty sure a stray just flew through our bush.
And on to endgame. We played this one pretty well. We actually did get split up during our rotation, but it worked out in the end.
Huh? Oh shit. No. Here, I got a box up. Go. Alright.
And just like that, we are back together, rejoined.
I got no hards. Box.
So now we're in game 8, and I'm not gonna lie, I think I lost some files for some of the other ones. But what this means is there's only a couple minutes left in the tournament, so we wanted to W key another game, go fast, land at Snooty Steps, see what happens, and then maybe be able to play out one of the last 2 games depending on how it goes. But of course, I got instantly fried in zone.
If you can get to my body, I gotta grab it. Smart play.
And just like that, I was back in the game. He rebooted in zone, I took a little zone damage, but I was able to get looted back up again, and we were back in this game. It was time to qual.
No matter.
We were able to get to our cache and get me some more mats as well as some blue weaponry. The only problem was Mango had a grapple blade and I didn't yet, so we had to either split up or go on foot rotates only.
Beautiful face.
Luckily, we were able to find a rift to go deep zone, so we didn't have to foot rotate, but we almost got held off of it.
Alright, take it. Oh, people coming here.
And as soon as we landed, we got lobby focused.
Yeah.
Although it died down, we were able to get a couple decent foot rotates in. And then that's when things got serious. Storm Surge finally turned on for the first time in our tournament.
Yeah.
Before next zone started moving, I was sitting in a cone, scouting out. Fighting at this stage would either make or break our game, but we did need a refresh, and I needed a grapple glove. But that's when I saw someone rotate right on top of my cone.
Oh, right behind us, right on top of me. Right on top of me. We can go with this guy. He's split, he's split. Behind.
That big crack hurt, and since I wasn't able to grapple towards zone, I had to drop down, and that's when I got pumped.
Yeah. No, you're good, you're good. Oh, we probably can't build there. Nice. Alright, be careful with your grapples. Medkit. Whoa.
So now we're sitting at 296 points with 2 matches left and only 10 minutes left in the tournament. We believe qual was going to be around 330 or 340 points, so these next 2 matches were vital. If we could get anywhere close to a win, we might qual. Just for reference, a win in this tournament gives you 65 points plus any kills you get in that match. So if we get a win or even a second place, we're definitely qualling. The only problem with that, with 10 minutes left in the tournament, these lobbies are all going to be stacked and going to Storm Surge.
Alright, I'm gonna try to veer off and go right here.
Because these lobbies are stacked, people are landing at random ass shacks. Obviously I did too. I landed at the shack with only a couple gun spawns and I got contested. I had a pistol, he had a shotgun, you do the math, but my crosshair goes right over him while he was 1 HP, but I couldn't quite get it. Since there was only around 8 minutes left now, we didn't want to play this one out knowing we were a man down, so we hopped into our 10th game. Knowing in the game prior that everyone was landing at random shacks and not going to main POIs, we took a bet that Snooty Steps was going to be less contested, if not free. This paid off because we were only contested by 1 duo. Of course, they landed on the Peter Griffin Mythic and made it difficult for us, but it definitely wasn't the 10 people flying here like usual.
Okay. No. Yeah, I got shield. Yeah, he's right behind that like TV. Alright, should we go to these back houses?
After VOD reviewing, I'm still not sure if we made the right play here. Since it was the 10th game, we decided not to push full aggro and get a little bit more mats, get a little bit more looted up before pushing them. Unfortunately, during this time, they looted up by Peter Griffin and were able to have the advantage going for that mythic.
Blue burst if you want.
That decision made our 10th and final game go into a zone fight.
Okay. There's a tag. Alright, I have crash pads. Should we go?
And even though we were able to make it into zone, we are at low health and weren't set up for how we should be for a full stacked game going into Storm Surge.
Fuck. Can I get there?
Our plan of action for this game was to follow the people that were fighting us at Snooty, because right after Snooty Steps, that team went up the hill and got the storm forecast to see where the next zone is for the rest of the game. Our plan was to just follow them and see where they go because they know where next zone will be.
Yeah, I see him. Should we? I don't have a good angle right now.
That team was just up on the top of the hill and we wanted to ambush them.
I don't yet.
Since we didn't get a good enough fry on one of them, we decided to just disengage. And that's something you have to learn in Pro Fortnite. You can't push every fight, especially your 10th and final game. At this point in the game, we definitely have decent enough loot to make a push to win the game, but we don't have enough mats. Because of that Snooty Steps fiasco, we don't have enough metal to make a push towards a full stacked endgame. So at this point, we're looking for a refresh and any Storm Surge tags we can get.
Was he just in that cone? That's what I thought. Alright.
Zone had a good pull behind us, so we were able to go back down into this canyon to make a somewhat protected rotate outside of the main fighting. We tried to go up this bridge, and looking back at the VOD review, we shouldn't have done this. Of course, you don't want to have low ground for the whole endgame, so being below the bridge wasn't a great idea, but going on top of the bridge just made us get lobby focused, so staying in that canyon a little longer could have benefited us.
I just thought we were about to get a lobby there, so I made another box.
At this point, a duo is boxed up next to us, and both of us need to get Storm Surge tags, so we're looking in, but playing safe.
I'm dead. Here, I'll drop max.
So unfortunately, we died right before placement points started hitting and finished with a total of 296 points. Qualification turned out to be 340, so we were right in our calculation that a win could have gotten us there, but we just didn't have the right game for that. Now, we could be somber about this, but I think it proves something really cool, that yes, you can qualify with someone you've never played before, and yes, you can do good. Qualification was definitely in reach for us, and while we had a bad last game, for a different lucky duo out there, you might have a great final game. And yeah, you could chalk small error to not knowing each other's playstyle, and that could be the make or break, but I don't think so, and I don't think that's a bad thing. For me, I'd say this loss comes down to me not having enough tournament experience. I didn't want to disappoint, so I was playing too safe, but I just got to come into my skin a little more. And I want to be real with you guys, I don't want to make excuses about it. But I think the cool thing about not being experienced as a random duo is that you don't have bad habits or arrogance. With a good IGL like Mango, who was also fragging out, you can be molded into a really good player. If you have decent mechanics and a good head on your shoulders, but not enough experience, as a random duo, you might be better than those who have hella experience, but a lot of arrogance. I guarantee you there's more experienced duos that placed behind us just because of that reason. This was our first time playing together, and we almost qualified. So be coachable, be open to suggestions, and take blame when you know you could have done better. I'd love to play with Mango again, and if he doesn't, that's totally fine, but I hope he knows how good it was to play with him, because he was being that coach, that leader to someone who needed molding. And if you guys need some more molding, you know, nailing down your mechanics, trick plays, whatever it might be, start using some new edits. No one that I know uses the door edit. It's fantastic for breaching boxes, staying safe, and applying pressure during tournaments. So truly check that one out. That full video with all the tricks will be right here. And I haven't done a longer video like this ever in my career, so please comment if you liked it, and of course, drop a like. I only have 11,000 subscribers right now, so please invest in the channel if you want to see me grow. And on that note, I'm signing off.